quiet in the morning, all is bright. Too fast.
I'm Jenny Heatbrink, and I'm at the Grid Studio here in Lincoln, Nebraska. And over the last year or so, I've been recording an album, and it has just turned out so great. I'm so excited about it, and to finally release it to the world, it just brings so much joy to my heart. This album is just so me and everything that I've always wanted to do with my songs. And I had the great pleasure and honor of working with Philip Zock, my producer, and he just really listened to me and respected what I wanted for this album and for each song. And at the same time, he brought this great creative energy. So I'm really thankful for him and how fun he made this whole process. Each song on this album comes from a really meaningful piece of my personal journey over the last few years. And while the writing and creative process is really cathartic for me, it doesn't feel complete until I get to release it and give it to somebody else. The first track on my album is titled Mortar and Clay. And this is actually a song that I wrote several years ago, and it's got a really simple melody and guitar part, but it really grew and filled out in recording to have this really moving and airy quality to it. I knew after hearing it completed that it would be the perfect opening song because it's kind of an invitation to the listener to open themselves up to what the rest of the album has to say. The line "open your eyes" is used repeatedly throughout the track, and the concept behind the lyrics is basically that we can move through most of our lives asleep to what's actually truly going on inside of us, and maybe not realize until it's too late that we have people who are walking beside us with the same sort of joys and sorrows, and we can walk through those things together. I chose the title Mortar and Clay based off a line in the song that talks about how we build up walls around ourselves to sort of protect this image that we're trying to sculpt of who we want to be. And true connection doesn't really happen until we let those walls crumble. I really adore how this track turned out, and I actually got to do some light percussion on it, which was really interesting and super fun for me. So I hope that you enjoy it and that it's an encouragement to you.